The other day, one of my clients was talking about the perfectionism in her life, and she specifically mentioned about mothers, but sometimes I think this also is true of fathers. I think it's probably true of most people that we hold these standards that are measured against perfection, and perfection is impossible. So why are we holding that standard? There's nothing wrong with wanting to be better, to improve, to move towards something greater. But what's the point of reaching for something that's only going to frustrate you and you can never hit? And then letting that get in the way of something that's good enough. It's impossible to be perfect all the time. There's these trade-offs and these checks and balances that exist that allow you to do good enough in some cases. And I mean, if you want to be the perfect partner, the perfect parent, the perfect family, friend, worker, whatever it is, it's impossible to be all those all the time, because at some point you have to take away from one to do the other. So why focus on perfect? Why focus on perfection? Who's holding you to that standard aside from you? That's the real question to ask. Do people notice some of these smaller things that you're holding towards perfection that you're doing? Getting to a 0 inbox. Are people noticing that, or is that just extra effort on your part? And I know the psychological relief that comes with emptying your inbox, but spending that extra hour doing that, is that the best use of the time to get to a perfection where it comes to that? Is that going to help you to move forward in your career if that's the reason why you're doing it? And if the answer is no, if some of these things that you're doing, that this perfection that you're chasing is not moving you forward, then why are you doing it? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Why are you chasing perfect? Why are you trying to uphold a perfect standard where it's not possible to attain? As soon as you get there, close to it, there's a little bit further you can find, a little bit further. Always there's something more you can do. Nothing wrong with getting better, nothing wrong with chasing improvement. But there is something wrong in focusing on perfect, because you can never get there. So stop holding yourself to that impossible standard.